Welcome back, Forts fans, to game number 2 of the Forts Official Tournament 21. Replay commentary here on Synergy Gaming TV. This is a matchup that I have been waiting for a very, very long time. So let's introduce our players. On the left-hand side, playing Scattershot, it is Matteo. And his opponent, you all know him and love him, the German content creator, playing Scattershot, it is Geiger. Oh, these are two absolute slugheads. Slugheads? Sluggers? What's the words? I think I got that wrong. Anyway, another fantastic map here. Can't remember the name of it because it's new, but it's made by Cronkinator, who has done some very... This is the winner of the Forts Map Making Tournament 2, I believe. Another interesting map. Has expansions as well, something that, again, as we've mentioned before, I've talked about quite a bit. Let's see what these guys are doing here. No technology just yet. Matteo going for straight economy here. This is something you typically don't see with top-tier players. Geiger over here being a little bit more reserved, getting in the technology here right away, going for that workshop. Got the turbine here. I think this is an older build. This is obviously a jank build because it's Matteo, and that's what he does. Both of these players are someone that you guys should keep your eyes on. Matteo's got a very, very solid, structured gameplay. Is now currently one of my favorite players to watch. Geiger, also a little bit more on the unorthodox side of things, but very, very mechanically skilled. So this is going to be a very, very good matchup between these players, and I cannot wait to see what's happening. You can see both players got their snipers lined up here, and they're going to figure out... Oh, baiting out the shot. Okay, so this is interesting. This is where I think you can see here Geiger was about to shoot, and then he didn't shoot. And I think that's because he wants to keep what commander he is a mystery. That would be my guess. A little bit of mind games here, because he could have shot back there and probably got the snipe. But then with the double sniper shot, he would have given away what commander he is. So this is going to be very, very interesting. I'd love to see Scattershot here. It's not just pinch fist versus pinch fist anymore. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic to see here. You can see, so Matteo decides to build the Droop Snoop down here earlier, spending lots of resources on that additional. There we go. So Geiger gets the shot off here. Now Matteo knows he's up against a Scattershot. Buzzsaw! Holy moly! That was huge! Replay that bad boy. That was absolutely huge. Buzzsaw takes that out there. That was a great shot. Great shot there. We have the connection down here, though. This is going to be this is definitely a decision. You look at this. 6 mines to 3. This is a situation that Geiger will not be able to make a comeback here if he's not able to get some economy down here soon. Now, this is going to give him the advantage. He does have his munitions plant. It's just finishing up here. Probably about to drop a 20 mil here relatively quickly. However, we are sitting 90 seconds ahead of schedule here right now. So, Geiger has a minute and a half, essentially, well, closing here. He just still hasn't laid one down. He's going to have approximately, well, I think we're going to be done. Okay, so that's going to be not a minute and a half. It's going to be a minute and 15 seconds. 75 seconds ahead of Matteo here when it comes to dealing the first level of tier 2 damage. So in this specific situation, this is going to be an opportunity that Matteo needs to capitalize on here right now. He needs to understand that he is definitely behind on the build speed. He is going to get away with resources, so he's going to be able to tank quite a bit more. He has double the income currently of Geiger. But Matteo's needs to apply some pressure here and start draining some of those resources from Geiger and make it harder for him to get those additional mines in place. He's going to be able to... Matteo's going to be able to tank the very first volley from this 20 and probably the next volley and the next volley. That was a really good shot. That was a really good shot there from Matteo. So this is just going to be very interesting to see if Geiger's going to be able to capitalize on that early DPS and get the damage done he needs, because if he doesn't, he's going to be in serious trouble when it comes to whether or not he's going to be able to make the comeback. As soon as Matteo is able to start dealing out that DPS as well, Geiger's going to run out of resources repairing very, very quickly. So it's going to be super important that Geiger is on top of his sniper gameplay to make sure that when those 20mm doors open, he's got 2 to 4 sniper shots coming in there and taking out whatever it is that's threatening his base. Matteo, see, easily handles that with 6 mines worth of economy. He's able to tank that, no problem. Adds a couple sandbags in the front. For those of you guys that are new players, that's hilarious. I just looked at the camera, but you can't see me. The sandbags do have a multiplier. Is it a multiple? Sandbags have the multiplier, or the 20 mils have a negative multiplier against sandbags? Anyway, sandbags are really good at defending 20 mils. Anyway, I don't know which way the multiplier goes. I think sandbags have the multiplier against damage that comes from a 20 mil. I'm pretty sure it's how that works, because it would be weird if it was the other way around. So, yeah, so for those of you guys, you can learn how to do the German Sandbagwahl. You can watch that in the Firebeam tutorial video. It will show you how to do the proper sizing for a sandbag wall so that you can defend against firebeams and 20mm cannons. Shields also work relatively well, but they're expensive. Sandbag wall is quite cheap and easy and quick to do once you learn how to do it. It's you can bash one out pretty quickly and relatively affordably. Affordably. There we go. Have a little sip of soda. 20 mil coming in here. That's exactly what we were worried about. Okay, so you can see that was a fantastic play right there. Matteo was getting ready. He was already on the hook there. The 20mm cannon fired. Matteo jumped onto his sniper and tried to shoot the 20 mil. And then Geiger tried to snipe the sniper that was sniping his 20 mil. That's a big mouthful. But unfortunately, Geiger there was shot a little bit low. He panicked and didn't quite have his sniper dialed in. I think he does now, and he's ready to go for the next time that happens. He should be able to get the shot relatively quickly. Now, this is something that Eaton is very good at capitalizing on, is those snipers that do the double shot. As you guys know, Eaton's sniper skills are some of the best. And he's really able to capitalize on those things. So let's make sure and see if these guys, Matteo and Geiger here, are able to do the same and follow in the Grandmaster's footsteps. A little bit of an expansion here. Looking like Geiger's going to get some turbines put down. Oh, interesting. I just noticed this. Look at me, silly commentator. Behind here, he built a cannon. And not a 20 mil. Interesting. I like that. Matteo being a little unorthodox. That's good. Unfortunately, though, that does prevent him from capitalizing on his commander's ability. We've got another German sandbag wall here, looking good. Even though Matteo is French, it's been dubbed the German sandbag wall. All right. Okay, we're in a bit of a lull here. 20 mil gets finished. Matteo's only at 62% commander ability. Double sniper shot comes in here. I think that's just Geiger just getting things lined up. Great cannon shot there. And 20s do some damage. He's waiting. I'm sure this is energy. He's only on one turbine. I'm sure this is energy. So he's like, okay, I don't have the energy to fire. I'm going to repair my shenanigans and then get ready for the second shot. This one should be good to go. There it is. And he fires. Does almost no damage. You can see there, guys, how much the sandbags just eat up those 20 mils. They're very, very, very effective. Very effective. 20 mil comes in here, dealing some damage. Oh, Matteo! Oh my goodness gracious, golly me. Replay that bad boy. Let's have that up there. That is savage. So you can see what he did right there. He used the 20mm to get the splash going on there and some spread out damage. And then the cannon just come in here and go whoop, whoop, boom, bango. That's the game-o. So again, though, Geiger still running on 3-mine economy. 1 turbine, no additional mines here. This is where Matteo's going to take the lead, and this should be a GG relatively quickly. We're going to pop in the timer. We're at 8 minutes and 35 seconds. I need that to sync up my clock. Make sure I get that right. So, yeah, this is basically going to be GG for Geiger. He doesn't have the resources needed to expand. There we go. There's one, but unfortunately, I believe that's too late. Oh! So you can see right there, he had the exposed door. There it is. What a shot from Matteo. Oh my goodness. And we're not looking so good here. Geiger down to 55% core HP. And it's looking like we're getting a sell-off. He's given up. GG. And that's a wrap. Well played. Well played. That might be the first give up we've seen in a tournament, though. Well played, Matteo. That's that early economy. That early economy is super duper uber important, you guys. Absolutely making sure to get that early economy. It's good to see that the play styles have changed up a little bit. Great game from Geiger. He had that early build, fantastic. I think if he just would have followed up with economy and instead of the second 20 mil, hard to say. Hard to say. These guys know better than I would, but I definitely would have allowed him to stay in the game a little bit longer, guys. Thank you so much for watching Synergy Gaming TV. Make sure to like and subscribe this video so that you get the notifications when the next episode comes out of this tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mayo. That was Mayo. Matteo versus Geiger. Scattershot versus Scattershot.